What up, you dingus? This is definitely not good. The podcast where we create stories, and they're definitely probably not good. I'm hosted by my producer. Let me try that again. I'm joined by my producer. What up, you dingus? This is definitely not good. The podcast where we create stories, and they're definitely probably not good. I'm joined by my I'm joined by my producer, Nuqady.
You doing all right over there?
Oh, yeah. That was good. Doing great,
You want to take it one more time?
Yeah, I'll take it. Hey, what up, you dingus? This is CJ. I'm the producer, director. I'm joined by my co-host, Nuck over there, my boy. Today is going to be a very special episode. Our guest, it's my dungeon master, Michael. What's going on, my dude, my guy?
It's going great, you know.
And yeah, you know, I'm just here also, and I don't know what this is, guys. I'm really sorry, but this definitely is not going to be good. Once again, we're joined by the Dungeon Master, Mikey. Hello, Mikey.
Hello, guys.
How you doing today?
Fantastic. I've been really excited to come in here and see your lovely faces, actually.
Oh, man, you got such a lovely face, too, man.
No,
Oh my God.
get out of here, dude.
You know, thank you for helping with that intro. You know, sometimes I just wake up and my brain hasn't activated yet, and you just kind of fulfilled that for me, like that extra electrolyte or brain cell
You're
I needed.
welcome.
A little zhuzh.
You little zhuzh.
Yeah.
That's a story of my life. My brain doesn't activate very frequently, so
Yeah.
I feel it.
And if you listen to this podcast, you'll know it doesn't happen very frequently. So, yeah. So if this is your first time listening to the podcast, this is pretty much how everything works. We're amazing storytellers.
Amazing.
The best.
And, you know, we're going to craft from the ether a story completely just made up, you know, from the universe. We're going to do it right now with one little catch. We're going to spin some wheels to decide, you know, some stuff for us like character or like genre or antagonist. And we're pretty much going to take it from there and see whatever we have for us.
Let's do it. I've been waiting to spin these wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so excited.
I'm
And
so
he just can't
excited.
hide it.
Well, you know, before we get started, though, we do have a sponsorship, and you know, we want to honor whatever the hell we land on. So let's spin that first sponsor wheel and
Go
see who
speedy.
we're sponsoring today.
We spin it that way.
This is the best.
Fucking Phantoms.
This podcast is proudly sponsored by Phantoms. You know, this could be like, I'm thinking like Phantom of the Opera, but it says Phantoms.
Yeah, Phantoms.
So I think it's just straight ghosts and like ghouls and like, you know.
Oh, it's my favorite time of year. Spooky
Yeah.
It is
season.
about that time.
Yeah. What comes to mind with Phantoms for you? Like, Mikey?
Well, speaking of our sponsorship, Phantoms, they're spooky, and this is a spooky season. So thank you, Phantoms, for helping us make this season spooky for you and spooky for us.
Yeah. You
It's
know,
so spooky.
we just want to spread the spookiness around, and that's why we're really glad Phantoms are here. Whether you're here right now, you know, licking my face and I can't see it, or you're tripping me when I'm going downstairs, I know it's you. I want to thank you for being here. You know, we really appreciate you.
Well, thank you so much, Phantoms.
Thanks, Phantoms.
Wow.
Actually, wait, didn't you used to be a Phantom?
Well, he was a bit of a menace, so.
I don't really like to talk about my past, but if you insist.
Yeah. Tell us about your Phantom days.
Well, there was this opera, you see, and I used to really just be a nuisance in there. I used to turn lights on and off.
He used to turn off the popcorn machine.
Yeah. He was there.
yeah.
He was when.
I worked there. I was a janitor.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yeah, I had
Okay.
to clean up his mess all the time.
Yeah, I'm real sorry about that too. I got
You know, you should be.
I got carried away sometimes. I'm sorry.
Well, you guys have such a rich history, and like, I you know, once again, I know that you're like a janitor but like, do you remember when you were a Phantom? Because we were all Phantoms at one point, right? Like, we died, we came back, we died, became Phantoms.
Of course, yeah.
You know, like, what do you remember of being a Phantom?
My fondest memory of being a Phantom was actually that one time that I did that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
My fondest memory of being a phantom
Yeah.
was coming back to life. Actually, being a phantom to me, I was kind of boring.
I mean, you were over it pretty quick.
Yeah, you go through a few doors, you spook a few people. It's kind of it becomes Groundhog's Day very very fast. So coming back was a blast. I don't remember it much. But.
Same shit, different toilet.
What was your biggest hijinks as a phantom?
Oh, there was the time. So back when I was a phantom, this was during the time that the owner of Twinkies was creating the recipe.
Oh,
and I had insisted accidentally that they add too much sugar into the batter, and they did that, and it became a huge hit. So I, as a phantom, am responsible for Twinkies.
that was you?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh man, I just ate a Twinkie yesterday.
You're welcome.
Wow,
Thank
fucking
you.
thanks, man.
You're welcome.
crap.
Yeah. I put a little bit of myself in there so they would never spoil, because phantoms never die.
That is crazy.
I was always wondering about that.
Why do Twinkies never spoil? It's because you did that.
Yeah, it's because of phantom genes.
Phantom genes.
Yeah.
Now,
It's because of...
the phantom genes are in the Twinkies. Next time we'll probably be sponsored by Twinkies, and we'll kind of expand on that. But thank you so much for your service, Mikey.
You're welcome.
Thank you for making
Really
Twinkies
Thanks for the
better.
recognition. Not a lot of people know that.
Yeah, we got you on this show. We speak out for the underdogs,
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you, Phantoms.
Thank
for
you,
sponsoring
Phantoms.
us.
Thank you,
Sponsoring us.
Phantoms.
Let's go back a little bit, and I mean that was already it, but let's do a warm up real quick.
Oh yeah. You want to do a warm up?
Yeah, Mikey, hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
Hey, I got
good
a
to
warm
be
up
here.
for you.
All right, lay it on me.
This is a good one here.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna nail this. All right. I want you to do your best impression of 1998's Nobel Prize winner Jose Saramago.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the applause. I don't know why Jose talks like this, but I speak about myself the second person. I am the Nobel Prize winner. Not a lot of you know that I am the Nobel Prize winner because of doorknobs. We suffered as a society, and I saw that suffering, and I changed it by inventing the doorknob. Before, it was knives. You'd had to grab a knife to open the door. Not anymore. My hands, they are scarred, but my heart, it is whole.
Wow.
Thank you. And special thanks to my family, my mom. You're the best. Thank you all.
Holy shit, that's
That
the
was
best impression I've ever
incredible.
heard.
I cannot believe you memorized that whole speech.
How did you know he won a Nobel Prize for creating doorknobs?
Oh, it's I have a tattoo on my lower back. It's a doorknob, and that's
Is it like right where the crack is? Like right above the crack?
yeah, it's
It's got to open something, right?
Does it say open sesame? Like open on one cheek, sesame on the
yeah.
other?
People get angry because it's usually jammed or locked. I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
You're
hey,
welcome.
before we begin, Dungeon Master Mikey, I just want to like poke your brain a little bit, man. Like,
Oh, don't do that.
yeah, I'm just gonna
Soft
poke
and
it with
squishy.
sticks. We got any sticks around here?
I got a couple of sticks.
Yeah, dude.
put those
Like, so, like dungeons, right? Like, I don't know if we have that on the wheel, but like dragons, I can get down with that.
We should definitely add. I need to send you guys some more suggestions to put on there. It's all fantasy.
Oh man, you can do
Totally.
that. All you gotta do is send it into definitely not good podcast at gmail.com.
Yes.
You heard it here. Send in your suggestions to definitelyNotGoodPodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I think I will go to www.gmail.com and then email definitelyNotGoodPodcast@gmail.com. Thank you.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you, listeners.
What a great idea.
Yeah.
That we just thought of just now,
Wow.
spontaneously.
Yeah. Mikey, like, so what's like your favorite mythological creature, since you're coming from the Dungeons and Dragons background?
I love that. So, so D&D is filled with mythological creatures. Some of the bizarre, some of the strange. Some things are cute even.
Yeah.
To be honest, my favorite monster is kind of lame. It's the zombie.
Oh,
Only because I love that that's, your best friend turning against you into this monster and having the face of a loved one like that. I love that.
yeah.
I'm rocking with that.
But if we go a bit more, fantasy, a little more special, I think it would have to be. It's called a blink dog.
Oh, what's that?
It's the goodest boy. It's this dog that can phase in and out of reality.
What?
Yeah, it's so cute. It's this cute little boy. He just blinks around. It's just a good boy.
Is this a zombie dog, or is it just it's a dog that can tell the phase in and out?
It's just a dog that has the ability to teleport around.
Oh man, dog, step it up! Come on, man, that's so cool.
Get your blink on, dog.
Jeez,
Get yours today at your local adoption center.
Yeah,
Blink dogs.
Blink dogs. I want 5. Go get my groceries.
They're the goodest. They're good. Or another fantastic monster is the gelatinous ooze. The gelatinous cube. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's taken the lives of many, and
slowly but surely.
It's funny. Its whole like reason for its existence is it is a janitor. So it just slowly moves through caves, like cleaning up messes. That's all it does. That's its life.
Wow. People don't really appreciate the janitor, but that's good work right there.
So we're a real janitorial kind of podcast. I mean, we represent,
Yeah.
Comes up a lot here.
Yeah. Sometimes we leave the trash around and when we say it with our mouths into the mic, but that's just the janitor business.
That's right.
Yeah. What's your most favorite mythological creature, Nuqady?
Ooh, never really thought about it. Kind of putting me on the spot here.
First thing that comes to mind. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, fairies!
Fairies.
I'm sorry.
Oh God.
I'm sorry. You did this to me. You made this happen.
Keep it for the records. Nuqady loves fairies.
God damn it! You son of a bitch.
I took it sideways.
You set me up.
Fairy godparents. God.
Fairy godparents. All right. Well, I guess we should get started with this terrible, terrible podcast.
No. There's one last person in this room we need to ask about their favorite mythological creature, and that would be you, sir.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Look at that.
Oh, geez.
Tell me a little bit, do you have a favorite mythological creature?
Oh, of course. I'm real basic. I'm real bread, butter, get like meat, I love me some dragons. I'm a dragon.
Damn it,
guy.
I should have said fucking dragon.
You should have. You had the perfect. I had the perfect opportunity. Do you have a favorite? Because I know way too much about dragons. Do you have like a color?
Yeah, man. I freaking love that Chinese blue azure dragon. Like the one that looks like a snake.
That's
one that has
bad bitch right there.
The one that has arms that can hold orbs for some reason. That's my jam right there.
That's a good monster to like.
Yeah.
It's a terrible monster to encounter. A horrifying monster.
Many lives have ended to the whatever name it goes by. But I love that dragon. And I feel like there's maybe one other one. Horses. Yeah.
I'll give that to you. Yeah. Not even
Clydesdales.
Not Pegasus, not unicorn, horses.
How do horses exist?
How do they?
They're amazing. What?
They're monstrous.
They're cars? What?
And one day they came. Horses, like cars.
Yeah. I feel like somewhere in the design of the universe, humans were walking somewhere, and there was this doesn't work. Let's just add horses.
This isn't good enough.
It's taking too long.
Look at my stupid legs.
That's funny. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Horses. We got to add horses to the sponsor wheel, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I have a lot to say about horses. Well, let's get started with this podcast, right? Do we have to? You got anything? I mean, we don't have to. We could just bullshit and everyone can waste their time.
I got a note yesterday that said we take too long to get to the stories. Hey, fuck you.
As an active listener, I would have to agree. It does take a little while to get there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know a perfect place to put that suggestion. To our email at definitely.goodpodcast@gmail.com. All right, let's spin that first wheel. The genre wheel.
Fuck yeah.
Oh.
Buddy comedy.
Well, like this.
This isn't even. This is just us hanging out.
This is us just hanging out.
Damn. Okay.
All right, it's about a couple of dudes doing a podcast.
Bros.
Yeah, it's got to be some dudes, some bros.
God damn it!
Wow, that's a
good move.
That is a good move.
Hey, we're buddies.
Yeah,
that's great.
Okay, what's our next wheel?
I will tell you in just a moment.
In 5, 4. While he's looking for that next wheel, what's your favorite food, Mikey?
So lately, I love food. Food's one of my biggest things. I love it. I eat too much.
Yeah, same.
I feel you, dog.
So I've been on this Caesar wrap, just like a salad wrap kick. Well, any kind of salad with some kind of dressing, something else, and like chicken or whatever. I've just been on this like salad wrap kick.
Are you a fan of the snack wrap from McDonald's that no longer exists?
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Yes, I am a fan of that.
Yeah.
I love them because they feel like they're going to be healthy, but then I get my hands on them and they are no longer healthy.
What's our next wheel?
Time.
Mikey, what's our next wheel?
Our next wheel is all about is it our conflict wheel?
No, it's
Time period.
Time period.
That's right.
Time period.
Time period.
/ setting.
Over there on the time wheel, we got this time. What is that time?
Time.
We're spinning on it. The early aughts.
What?
The 2000s.
The early 2K.
Early 2000s?
Oh, does that mean I can say cuz a lot? Is that time?
Yeah, I think so. I think this is like T-Pain time, E40.
Oh, such a good.
Everything was auto-tuned.
This is like
shit.
I
punk
remember
rock.
the auto-tune.
Auto-tune. Oh, boy.
Give me that auto-tune, baby,
The
baby.
spiky hair. Spiky blonde hair.
Oh,
from Guy
yeah.
Fieri.
Oh, no. That was the year I bleached my hair one time. I did like
Oh,
frosted
really?
tips. Yeah.
Frosted tips are going to make an appearance in this somewhere.
I think so. It's coming back.
Yeah.
I do not have the hair or face for those. For
I don't think that stops anybody.
No, they'll do it
It
anyways.
didn't stop me.
You
It
just
should have.
going to do what you want.
What's our next wheel?
The next one is the character jam.
All right, spin it.
We spinning it. He is a supervillain.
Oh, boy.
So it's Buddy's a supervillain.
Yeah, like this could be like two buddies or two or three buddies who are supervillains, or it could be one's a supervillain, one's a hero, maybe.
You know
Oh
what
my
it could be? It could be. I like that. I like the kind. I like good bad.
Yeah.
I also like supervillain and like two. Like grunt, like two idiots.
Oh yeah,
His
Like,
yeah.
So it's
Henchmen.
yeah.
Yes.
So it's classic Hades and his two idiot demons.
Oh yeah,
I love it when our hero is the bad guy. This is the best.
this is a good spin.
Should
so
we go
far.
slightly anti-hero villain?
I mean, yeah,
I'll go with that,
We
yeah.
could.
Yeah, heart of gold. Villain with a heart of gold.
Villain with the heart of gold.
I want to be an idiot. That's what
Yeah.
I'm really good at that, guys.
What's our next wheel?
The character flew.
Character flower.
I hope his flies. He has a heart of gold, but like literally, like it's a heavy gold
I'm
heart.
dying slowly.
Can't run very fast because it'll break through my organs.
Yeah,
He's a narcissist.
A narcissist. Well, that tracks. I guess.
that's very classic.
So what is okay? I put narcissist on there, but I'm gonna be honest with you, very vulnerable right now. I can't quite understand what a narcissist is. Like everything involved with what is a narcissist?
Me. No. Okay, so there's many things about like being a narcissist. Essentially, it's just I'm better than anyone else.
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's like
I'm the
unfiltered,
fucking best, yo.
unfiltered ego, unadulterated. Like just I'm the best. There's no
So DJ
I can
Khaled.
never be wrong. Well, DJ Khaled's like the best kind of narcissist, right?
We the best.
Yeah, he's like encouraging narcissism. Is that?
That's encouragement is not a narcissistic like thing that happens.
Oh, okay.
Usually, you put people down. You try to be, you're just at the top all the time.
Gotcha. Okay,
They're
I'll
just
be-
not as good as you, you know?
Yeah.
interesting.
Although I kind of want to swap out our character flaw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
like
a
our
different
supervillain, narcissist, like that's.
Well, we got to stick to the wheel. Unfortunately, our
gods have
choices. Yeah. Well.
You think we wanted to do Pirates 5 times last week?
Yes, we did. I'll take it.
Narcissist can be like something that's a flaw that can be like changed in the story.
true.
You know, it's a character arc.
Oh, and we
essentially.
You're right.
barely stick to these, by the way. I don't know if you listen to this show for real, but we barely do. We often go off the trails. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty often, like right now. What is our next wheel?
The Antonaga.
The antagonist.
The black back of man.
Let's spit it.
How can you get tired of that? It's so good. I want that to be like my text tone.
Let's be ASMR of just him, like a compilation of him doing that.
It's just, all right, guys, time for me to go to bed. Throw my head. It's playing through like the Bluetooth speaker downstairs. People are just like, what's happening up there?
If you know, you know. The antagonist is a teacher.
Oh, this is great. This is great.
Oh, man. Okay. Teacher is the antagonist.
Okay, Billy, you need to do your homework.
All right, Mr. James. I'll remember this till the day I die.
I don't know.
Is this a supervillain that is a supervillain because of the teacher?
I think that this is your classic supervillain, like, you know, the like it's a kid and this kid's like, you know, school's for dummies.
Yeah.
And so he's trying to get Summer back. Like the teachers took away Summer.
Oh.
And he's trying to bring Summer back.
Okay. So this is okay. Dude, summer school. You remember if you got in trouble in school that you'd have to go to summer school?
I went to summer school every year.
Every year?
Every year.
Damn.
Nice.
I did it 1 year.
That's because you were fucking cool, man.
It wasn't
Just kidding.
like,
Stay in school, kids.
what was your summer school experience like?
Honestly, it wasn't so bad. It was just a couple of us kids.
Yeah.
We had some like big project was what it culminated under, where it'd be like, okay, guys, we're going to research history or what have you. And then we had to like do a presentation by the end of it.
Okay. Yeah. Like my summers, when I got in summer school, I was so upset. But like, it also wasn't that bad. It was like, we were just kind of chilling, you know?
It was kind of fun, right?
So we could go that route where this is a summer school. So is this the supervillain like a Dexter or like a Jimmy Neutron who's like evil and he has like friends?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is he a kid or is he an adult that's just still mad?
I kind of want him to be an adult, not gonna lie.
Me too.
Yeah.
He's a grown ass man. The teacher doesn't even know that he's done anything wrong. He's just
Maybe he's a supervillain who has to go back.
He's the janitor.
He's a supervillain.
He's the janitor at the school now.
And I got it. He's the janitor at the school, and he's trying to get Summer back to these kids so that he can take the summer off as well. Because while the kids are there, he's got to clean.
Oh shit.
Okay. So what's his goal? He's trying to get the kids like out
I think
of
he's
school?
trying to get the kids to do their homework.
Yeah.
So that they'll complete their classes and not have to come to summer school.
Oh, interesting. Okay. What's and the antagonist is a teacher, so it's like trying to think of this. So like if you're an adult and you're working at a school, so if this person's a narcissist, the teacher is totally the opposite, just happy-go-lucky.
Yeah, he's the best teacher.
Just like really encouraging, like fucking hate this teacher.
Is also against the kids going to summer school. They're like, no, they're just good kids, you know?
Yeah.
I gave him a lot of extra credit so they can get in there, but I don't know.
Well,
But they're still a pencil pusher.
you know, okay, one last thing we gotta rant about before we start. Sorry, person who complained. So sorry.
I complained. It was me.
God damn it. Buddy film. I think like we need at least two characters, right? Like
At a minimum.
yeah, like can they both be the main character, or is it just that's kind of what I think of when I think of Buddy?
What if one of his buddy is like a kid in the school? Is that weird?
No, that's not weird.
Yeah, that's not weird.
Like I was not that I was friends with the janitor, but
The kid kind of like talks him into stuff.
Yeah. I was friends with our janitor a little bit in high school. So
Yeah, janitors are fucking cool.
like I was friends with the security guards at my school. But
Yeah.
so definitely buddy film. So I think we should have two students.
yeah.
Right, they'll be the main characters.
Yeah.
This narcissistic janitor not really a main character, but definitely heavily pushes the narrative.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, just someone needs to both play like the narcissist and the happy-go-lucky teacher.
So I'm gonna try to encompass this janitor. I'm just starting. Fuck it. You kids will rule the day. Does he sound like that?
Is he really
So
intense?
the scene opens in a cafeteria.
Yeah.
It was just after a food fight.
Yeah.
And there's one lonely gentleman there who's half covered in the mess he's making and half covered in sorrow, I guess.
yeah.
Just you see him just slowly pushing mounds of food together.
Yeah.
And it is there that you kind of it zooms into him and he begins to just like there's that thought bubble or that dream in his head where he's just home chilling.
Yeah.
Like watching Jeopardy.
And just music is just swelling. Just this sad, just angry music is playing in his head. This guy, his name is Stefan. He's got very thick eyebrows, deep bags under his eyes. like balding. He's balding big time.
Yeah, he's been pulling out his hair basically.
Yeah, and he's cleaning up this stuff. He's like mopping the floor. There's like cheeseburgers and fries. A teacher comes up to Stefan. It's like Mrs. Stacy, and she's like, Stefan, I'm so sorry about the food fight. Like we really try to have them manage it. And Stefan holds up a finger like, leave me. Don't talk to me.
In the middle of the sentence, he's like steps on a banana peel, slips a little bit.
Yeah.
And Stacy's like, oh, are you okay?
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
So he's just like, she runs off.
He's like, I'm better than fine. I'm the best.
I'm the best. I feel like because he's a narcissist, there's a little bit of voiceover in his head, right? So he's probably saying
definitely.
something to himself, like just, I'm too good for this world. I'm too good for this school.
These kids have no idea how good they have it. How clean I keep the stalls.
Exactly.
I'm the best.
I once was the greatest supervillain in the world, but no one knew my name because I was so secret.
I was so good at being so secret.
I was the best at being a secret.
It's in that moment he slips again, but on some mustard.
Yeah.
And he pauses for a second. He looks down and he sees that there's like a piece of paper with like a crudely drawn picture on it. And it's, they look like stick figures of like two kids and then a taller man with a broom that you would assume is him.
Yeah.
And he pauses and he looks at it and he's just like,
I look so much better than this. This filth, this garbage.
Yeah.
Who made this?
he like throws to the ground.
So the little kid is Jason. Nuqady, can you play Jason?
Of course I can.
So Jason runs up and he finds he just threw that paper that he drew. Did you draw this little boy?
No, I just found it. It was like this when I found it.
Are you drawing pictures of me and you as friends?
Okay. Yeah, but hear me out. I think you're really cool, and I like your cape. I like how you wear it every day to school, even though you don't need to. It's pretty cool, man.
Let's get a couple things straight, you little shit. He bends
It's
down.
so cool that you cuss.
1, you are correct. I am the best. I am cool. 2, you do not ever draw me because you cannot capture how amazing I actually am. I could destroy you just by thinking about it, but I choose not to. 3, clean up your mess because I no longer will clean this. I saw you throwing cheeseburgers. You need to clean up your own mess, you filthy. It's the paper. Jason, is that your name? Jason?
He like picks up a cheeseburger too, and it's got like ketchup, pickles, and mustard. It's like, who even eats cheeseburgers with pickles on it? Who are you?
You're right. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking.
Stacy butts in and she goes, Hey, is everything all right between you two? There seems to be a lot of animosity here.
Only the animosity of children, Mrs. Stacy.
Yeah, there's a lot of animosity with these kids. I'm trying so hard to just teach them things, how to be nice, how to, enjoy pickles on cheeseburgers.
Children and pickles do not mingle well, Mrs. Stacy, and neither do children in general.
He said children and pickles.
If there's nothing else, Miss Stacy, I will continue cleaning this mess.
Thank you so much, Stefan. I'll if you need anything, I'll be right over here. You come with me, little boy.
Little boy, come here. Come on with me.
Let's leave the janitor to his business.
Ding, ding. The bell's going off for the next. What grade is this, by the way?
Oh, geez. 10th?
10th grade?
Oh, we're like young adults.
Yeah, he sounds like that. He's just like, hey,
I haven't hit puberty yet.
I'm 16 years old.
I have a really advanced brain, so they put me in high school, and I should really be in elementary school. You ever seen Smart Guy? I'm like that kid.
Go ahead, give me some numbers. I'll calculate it.
So we cut to Jason in class. Miss Stacy is teaching. This is the 2000s?
Yeah.
Teaching history.
About the Berlin Wall.
Yeah.
Knocking it down.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say hip-hop dance class. It's like,
I wish.
Where's he going?
This school is not that cool.
Nah,
man.
this is a lame school.
Nah.
They don't even have hip-hop dance class.
I know, they do got a supervillain janitor. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's very 2000s.
That's pretty rad.
What
They hire felons like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Progressive.
Yeah, that's nice.
So, like, Jason has like a couple of friends here. Mikey, can you tell us about these friends in this class?
Yeah. So his best friend, other than the janitor he sits next to is Brian. Brian was Brian's been his neighbor. They've known each other like elementary school. They're both elementary school students, so they've known each other for a few years.
Yeah.
Brian's also very intelligent, but also not. He's really good at stealing Jason's answers on tests, and that's kind of how he's,
that's why
climbed the
friends.
ladder. Yeah. So
yeah, and like so Brian is looking over at his notes, and he's just trying to steal his notes.
the worst part about it is Brian can't really write very well, so just terrible scribbles on paper.
Yeah.
Does that say chicken? This is anti-disestablishmentarianism, man. I don't know.
Right.
Brian looks over at Jason. He's like, you're not really filling out your work. Are you distracted? What's going on, man?
He's got a heart. He's such a sweet. Hey, man, I know I've been stealing. Like, are you okay though? Like emotionally?
Yeah, but he wants the answers to be filled out. That's why he's asking.
Of course. Yeah. You catch more flies with honey, you know?
Yeah. So Jason doesn't answer. He's kind of thinking about the janitor. Meanwhile, not meanwhile, but like we also get a knock at the door. And Mrs. Stacy says, "Come in," and it's total heartthrob Miranda, you know, and like of course that music plays of like the slow jams, you know.
There's whatever reason there's like a wind blowing as her hair kind of flutters in the wind behind her. She walks in.
Of course,
she's a straight A student.
Yeah, and she says, "Sorry, I'm late, Mrs. Stacy. I was busy helping at the adoption center and making sure everyone got their meals, their free meals."
She's got a pink binder with little doggies stickered onto it.
Unicorns.
Yeah.
She seems cool.
Mrs. Stacy says, "It's okay. Go ahead and take a seat." She walks by Jason and Jason just can't help but be mesmerized by her.
All you can hear is his heartbeat and the slight tapping of her shoes on the floor as she passes by.
Yep.
He smells nothing because she's not wearing perfume, I guess. But he imagines it's like lavender and puppies.
Of course.
Cream soda.
Ooh.
Brian, can I have you play Brian talking to Jason?
Yeah. So Brian kind of nudges Jason and like gives him the eye like, hey.
She's so hot. I'm committing to this voice.
So I should probably come up with a voice for Brian.
No, you're good.
Hold it. Like, she's like so pretty, dude.
I can't believe how hot she is.
Is that why you're like so distracted?
No. So, you know how they say never meet your heroes?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Well, I met my villain and he's amazing.
Oh, I've never met a villain, but like my hero was like, like the cheese guy, and he was like kind of lame.
Yeah.
Tell me more about
He smelled funny too.
Just aged.
He didn't smell very Gouda.
Oh, tell me about your villain, dude.
You promise you're not going to make fun of me?
I don't make fun of you on Tuesdays and today's Wednesday.
It's the janitor.
Oh, that's so fun. Let me write this down.
God damn it, dude.
Can you write janitor on this piece of paper for me?
I can.
Thanks. Hands you a piece of paper.
He writes it down. It looks like hippopotamus.
I knew how to spell it.
And then Kevin comes by. "What are you dorks talking about?"
Oh, stop it, Kevin. You're always over here.
Brian, we're talking. Kevin can wait.
Dude, you guys aren't trying to like get with like Miranda, are you? Because she's totally gonna be my girlfriend by the end of today.
Oh, girls are like yucky.
Well, that's like totally your opinion, Brian.
Yeah, Brian.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My little child brain is attracted to girls yet. I don't know. Like, does Brian like Legos? Because I really like Legos.
Brian is in love with Jason.
So, Jason, do you like Legos?
Yeah, Brian. I love Legos.
That's why we're such good friends.
Miss Stacy says, "Can you guys please stop talking in the class? I'm trying to teach."
We're not talking.
Because kids be lying.
If you keep talking, Jason, I'm going to put you outside of the classroom.
I wasn't talking.
Brian,
more time.
in Brian's trying to save his friend, he does one of those like you cough and fart, but he doesn't. The lady goes, the whole class. Maybe they don't find it funny at all.
They don't find there. No one's laughing.
Not at all, except for Miranda.
Miranda thinks it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm totally in there, dude.
Are you okay, Brian?
I think I pooped myself, and I ran out of the classroom.
Okay, both of you. Both of you go to the bathroom, take a hall pass. Please clean yourself up, Brian. Everyone says, ew. And Kevin's like, losers. So Miranda.
We're fucking cool, dude. Swear to God, we're cool.
All right, so cut to you guys are both in the hall, going to the bathroom. You guys are just kind of shooting the shit, talking a little bit. You guys are the buds. Like, you guys have known each other since you're 2 years old.
That's right.
Yeah. You guys have always been.
Hey, can you like stand watch? Like, I think I might have actually had an accident.
Of course I can. We've known each other since we were like 2 years old.
So I'll go. So Brian goes into the stall and to like check himself and clean himself off. He's clean. He's fine. It was like one of those like suspicious ones, but
It was a phantom.
It was a phantom.
Thank you, Phantoms.
While he's in there, you hear the bathroom door like creak open, and you hear like the mutterings of a janitor as he walks in.
Oh,
and that's where Jason sees his villain.
He smells a mess.
But Seven has like headphones on, and he's like walking backwards as he's cleaning. And he's listening to Mariah Carey or something.
yeah.
Just jamming out.
Absolutely listening.
Yeah, it's all I want for Christmas, but it's like June.
Yeah. Oh, man. He just loves Christmas,
All I want for Christmas is you.
Brian goes dead silent in the bathroom and is like, oh no, something bad's about to happen.
He looks up and he sees the kid, and he sees that he wiped his hands and he threw the paper towel on the ground, and he just finished cleaning it, and just a rage, like the music, the Mariah Carey's playing in the background, but he just gets like more and more enraged, becomes more and more red. But how does Brian react to this?
Oh, Brian is gonna stay quiet in the stall. He's like, he's gonna hold his breath for as long as he can, because he thinks that's gonna, with his feet. He's gonna imagine that if he holds his breath, he's like invisible.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna see how long he can hold his breath before inevitably he stops.
Yeah. So Stefan gets more and more red, and he says, "You dare destroy my sacred ground!" It sounded a little bit like the other character, actually.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's okay.
You dare stomp on what I've done! And like as he says that,
My perfect bathroom.
like an electric sonic sound comes from his voice, because he's a supervillain. He gets some kind of power, and it breaks the glass, and like the stalls kind of go crazy a little bit, and Brian like covers his ears, and Stefan realizes he just went a little too much, revealing this power that he had, and just now he's just kind of standing there like, oh shit, I did it again.
It's in that moment that like commotion happens outside the bathroom, right? Because that sound resonated through the entire building.
Yeah.
Jiggle all the lockers.
And you hear the voice of a very familiar female teacher.
Oh.
Is everyone in there okay?
Listen, Brian, don't say anything. I'll handle this. He turns over. Yes, Mrs. Stacy, everything is fine. Please mind your business.
Brian peeps up as like, I had Taco Bell for breakfast and a really big burrito. I don't think it was very good.
I'm in a prison of my own creation.
You've heard him. He had the Taco Bell. Now please leave, Mrs. Stacy.
Miss Stacy is like, actually, I need to speak to Brian about your grades. If you're all cleaned up in there,
Can this wait?
it's very important. Your mom and dad are here as well. We need to talk about your grades.
Brian, please give me one moment. He closes the door. Mrs. Stacy, I am a janitor, a custodian of the arts. Cleaning poop, it is my art. It's my destiny.
Oh yeah, I can understand that.
And you forcing my hand to clean quickly is most rude. You cannot...
Insufferable.
You cannot hurry a painter to paint as you can't hurry me to clean. Do you understand, Miss Stacy?
Oh, yeah, I can understand that.
Then fuck off.
Yeah. Well, then kindly, fuck off.
She's kind of like shocked for a moment. She's, off I shall fuck. Don't keep us waiting too long. Your parents are here, though.
Jason, what's Jason? Jason's like standing and seeing all this, right?
Yeah, nobody really notices Jason. He's like a real skinny kid, and he just kind of blends in, you know. So he's just standing there, and nobody sees him.
Yeah.
It's like, if I stand really still, no one will even notice that I'm here.
So Stefan goes back in the bathroom. Jason follows along, and they just got this huge mess to deal with now. Stefan says, "You really brought the worst out of me, little boy." And you,
Me?
Jason, is your name.
He knows my name.
You two are responsible for this.
Brian will come up and like grab Jason's arm. What do you mean what do you mean we're responsible for this?
The voice catches on, you know. Sometimes
I know it's contagious.
I've been holding
right?
my breath this whole time.
Whoa, I can see you again.
That was really cool, wasn't it?
What if that's real? Like this is just a world where people have superpowers, and his is if he holds his breath, he disappears.
hey, it could, yeah. So
It's canon.
So he bends down, looking at the two boys, and says, "If you do not clean this bathroom and the food fight from earlier, which I've just barely touched, I will destroy both of you, and you will not live to see the next age you're supposed to be."
Isn't it cool how he talks to us?
No.
Jason fucking loves this guy.
You have, let's see, 1 hour to clean all this, or you're done.
Brian looks at Jason, and you like music begins to swell in the background, and he just puts his hand up for a high five montage moment.
We fucking did it.
No, you didn't. You haven't even started yet.
They're like, dang it happens. It works in the movies.
I'll keep my eye on you. And he just kind of fades into the, he phases through the door, like into
As he's like
smoke.
phasing away, Brian's like, can I get a mop or something?
No.
Figure it out.
Darn it.
We're going to take a short little break there and get back to this exciting adventure of Brian and Jason.
Cut.
We're back, and holy crap, we got another sponsor.
A whole another one.
Oh, 1 + 1.
We're spinning.
Here's two sponsors.
We're spinning. We're spinning. We're spinning.
Did you press the button? This word from our sponsor, pressing the button. Sometimes when you think about life, it's like a button, and you should press it because what's life if you're not doing it?
All right. And you got to press it and then let go, you know? Because if you don't let go, then the button doesn't be pressed. It's just...
That's true.
You know
I
what
mean,
I
you
mean?
shouldn't always have your foot on the gas.
Yeah.
100% of the time.
You know, I want to... I should put this on the wheel next time. But like this, I also want to sponsor like PSA to all old people, double clicking. Okay. When you're on a computer and you have your mouse, you can't click it once and then it happens. You got to double click it and then it opens the application. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
Yeah. Cause like so many times, like I'm helping old people. And they're like, this just isn't working. And
I clicked the button.
They click it once and then they'll push the laptop screen and like, why isn't
That
it
is
going?
my favorite. That's my all-time favorite is when they poke the screen and it has that warp in the, it's so good. I'm like, you're just going to destroy everything.
Yeah, it's not a touch screen. It's on the laptop. It's like,
What? Touch it? Okay. Hurls it across the room. It has bumpers like that.
All right. Today's episode is brought to you by Yo Mama.
this episode is proudly sponsored by Yo Mama.
Yo Mama.
Yo Mama. Yo Mama, she told me that this was a really good podcast.
Oh,
That's why she sponsors it.
that's really nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know you and my mama talked.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, anytime I ever call Yo Mama, it's because I have some kind of like life lesson that I need help learning. And she's always been there, kind of, you know, like she's my rock, you know, she's my hero a little bit.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. Thank you. And, you know, Yo Mama is such a nice lady that, like, I heard she like volunteered at like the homeless encampment and just helped people out of the kindness of her heart. So like that's really great.
Yeah, she did. Oh, she told me this tell you that she says hi.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
thank you.
You know what I heard about your mama?
What? What'd you hear?
I heard your mama is so sweet
Yeah.
that she gives everybody around her diabetes.
Whoa.
That's a sweet mama.
That's pretty sweet, man. I mean,
She's a sweet mama.
gosh, I'm gonna probably stay away from her a little bit, but I appreciate how sweet she is. Wait,
Oh.
no, you're talking about my mom. Okay, your mama.
Your mama.
Oh, we talking about mamas, huh?
Yeah, let's get this
We're
going.
gonna talk about mamas.
Your mama said you need to clean your room. You a messy boy.
She's right.
That's why she paid us money for this PSA. Okay, here you go. Clean your room.
Your mama is so nice. She's just a great person to be around. And your mama's sponsoring this podcast. So, like, all the mamas are sponsoring this podcast.
That's
know?
right.
Shout out to mamas.
Your
Shout out
mama.
to moms. Thank you guys. Thank you, women.
Yeah.
Powerful women. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Couldn't do
Yeah.
it without you.
Yeah. Literally couldn't. I was thinking about that the other day. Like if women weren't around, we just probably wouldn't exist.
Probably not.
Probably just not.
Hey, side note, I'm actually taking my mom out to dinner tonight.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where are you taking her?
Letting her pick. She doesn't know if she wants to go to like Red Lobster or something like that.
Okay.
Go to Bar Bistro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll do
Yeah.
that.
Have you been there?
I don't think I have. No.
It's the best.
It's amazing. Yeah, actually, straight up.
Yeah, no, me and my mom and I have this every week we get together and like either we have dinner or something.
Nice.
So
Oh, you're a good son, man.
I try to be.
So
Oh,
sweet. You're almost as
wow.
sweet as CJ's mama.
Oh, man.
Aw.
Oh, shucks. Almost as sweet as your mama. Thank you, mamas.
Thank you, mamas.
All right. So, recap of our story. We got Stefan, the supervillain janitor, who is a narcissist, cleaning a food fight and just hating his life. But he's got some plans he wants to accomplish. He wants to take over the world despite being a janitor. He has this mega fan kid named Jason, who is just doing whatever he wants, along with his buddy Brian. Yeah, they're pretty much his two henchmen, like friends in their mind, but it's not really Stefan.
no, Stefan's like, get away from me.
Yeah. Stefan had a little bit of a breakdown after seeing Brian throw some trash on the ground. And destroyed the bathroom, and now Stefan's giving them an ultimatum of cleaning it and the food fight cafeteria, or he's going to destroy them. And that's where we're at. But I think we're going to do a little bit more focusing on Stefan since he's our main character.
He's like the main guy.
Yeah, he's like the main character. Yeah. And so I'm thinking of this like this next scene is a cut of Stefan and Mrs. Stacy, and Mrs. Stacy is just like profusely apologizing to him, and she's saying, Stefan, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to put all that extra work on you, and I know the kids can be really unruly, and I just want to let you know that we are going to put both of those kids in summer school.
Summer school?
Yeah, so you will have to join us for next summer, but that'll be good. That'll be an extra.
He's like, whoa.
I think the kids. No, I don't think we shouldn't punish them for.
I don't think that's necessary.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
I really must insist, Stefan. I'm already working on the paperwork. I'm going to submit it by the end of today.
You haven't submitted the paperwork yet.
Not yet, and I'm typing it up on my computer.
On your in your office?
In the office, correct.
Okay.
Be sure to send that to Principal Paley at the end of the day. I want to thank you, Stefan. I got to run to our next class. Ding, ding, ding.
Wow, perfect timing.
Yeah, just perfect. Right after I finish talking. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Stefan. Thank you.
So as you take care, as he watches her like walk away, he just slowly saunters to like her office, which for whatever reason it's not like her homeroom.
Yeah.
He like checks the doors. It's locked.
He slowly backs away, and then he goes into a full sprint. And gotta get the office.
He like checks the doors. It's locked.
Yeah.
He can kind of like there's that window, and he looks in there and he can see like there's the computer and like it zooms in and it's like summer school. It's like, oh, there it is.
There's only 2 names on it.
So like right now it's about, I'm going to say it's about 12:30 noon. Like kids are eating lunch. The cafeteria has been cleaned. But they're all like kids are and teachers are taking a break.
Oh yeah. That food fight that happened earlier was a breakfast food fight.
Yeah.
Kids just muffins and milk.
Kids get real rowdy.
Gross.
Yeah. They had some cheeseburgers in there, like for breakfast.
Of course. Yeah. Breakfast cheeseburgers.
Of course, yeah.
Cheeseburgers, you know.
Breakfast cheeseburgers.
The standard American meal. Cheeseburgers for breakfast.
If you don't know how we eat, it's cheeseburgers for breakfast.
Cheeseburger is an appetizer.
Yeah.
You know.
Got to finish it off with a whole packet of Oreos.
A full-size one?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So Stefan is in his office. It is literally a closet. And he's like, shit. I can't be like, this is ruining my plans. If I work summer school
For world
then
domination.
I won't be able to take over the world.
If only I could get access to that office and delete that email, I'll be able to reconvene my plans of terribleness.
There's a knock at the door. It's Jason and Brian.
Jason's sitting there and he's like, I heard everything you said.
I heard all of it.
What are you doing here?
Get away from me, you insolent fools. Look what you've done. You've stopped an entire 9 months of planning.
Wait. Hear us out. We don't want to go to summer school either. I think we can help each other.
Brian's like, yeah, I don't want to do summer school, dude. Like, it doesn't sound fun at all.
Close the door. Okay. First of all, did you clean up that mess I told you to clean?
Define clean.
Yeah, sure.
Is there anything on
If
the
by
floors?
clean, do you mean made it worse and walked away?
That's when you hear like the walking.
Yeah, hi, we're Steven. This store huge mess.
Water starts seeping under the door.
It's like nobody even cleaned anything in fact. Screw that.
He grabs the walkie and he just crushes it with his hand.
As he drops it.
All right, listen closely. If you do not want to do the summer school, then you must work with me
So I'll do the summer school.
Summer school.
because I have plans and they cannot be thwarted by the likes of you being incompetent.
Brian's like, what's incompetent mean?
It's you.
Oh, sweet.
That was very helpful. Thank you. Now I understand.
So I need to be able to get into the classroom, and you two are going to help me. And in return, I won't kill you, and you'll not have to do summer school.
Oh, righteous, dude. No death, no school. Win-win. So what's the plan then?
We must distract the teacher, Mrs. Stacy. Ugh.
I like Mrs. Stacy. I always see her keys in her pocket, and I always think, oh, that's kind of funny looking little thing in her pocket. But
Yeah, it's really funny. It makes me laugh.
look, I drew a picture of Mrs. Stacy. Here, look at this picture.
Look how fucking funny this is.
He just grabs it and he just rips it up. He's just like, enough! Focus! If there are keys in her pocket, then they must be obtained so you can open the door and I can get in there to destroy her computer.
As you're going on like mentalizing all this stuff, like Brian's just like touching everything in the closet. Oh no, this is like ammonium.
Tipping shit over.
Don't touch that!
Spilling the Ajax.
He's like getting ready to like
not a sponsor.
drink out of a strange container, and he's like, oh, okay, puts it down.
Who is this blue juice?
One of the things he touches is like it's like an action figure. It looks like an action figure, but as soon as Brian touches it, it like just it grows and becomes like a living organism. Like it's like yeah, and it's like I told you not to touch that.
What is it? He like goes out and starts petting it. It starts to purr awkwardly enough.
It's a Cyberman.
It's a Cyberman, you fool! And when you touch it, it arouses it to grow and destroy.
Brian stops immediately. What's that mean?
Arouse. That's a funny word. Arouse.
He grabs his shrink ray and he shrinks it back to its size and into its egg larva form. Here's what you'll do. Wait, one of you, I saw it. One of you can go invisible. Who was it? So
It's Brian.
It's Brian.
He just disappears. He's like, well, who is it?
That's me.
All right, you're the one who will take her keys without her knowing.
Ah, good. Yes. Yes, I will take the keys.
This is coming together nice.
And
I don't
you,
have it on a plan.
Jason, you do not have any substantial powers or anything of note.
Well, not that I know of.
Well,
then you
Jason,
just-
you're really good at you're really good at making distractions. Like you'll need to talk to her because if I'm just invisible and I put my hand in her pocket, then she'll be like, "Oh, there's something in my pocket," and then I'll get caught.
That's true.
So we have a plan then.
Yeah, here, take this bottle of strange liquid that I found and use it to distract Miss Stacy.
And so he says, with that, it is time for you to leave and accomplish your mission. Only come back once you have her keys. He telekinetically opens the door and kicks both of them out.
Puts his fingers on his temple.
Leave.
He struggles with it. The door just cracks.
All right, let's spin that topic wheel. I feel like we're gonna run into something here.
We gotta spin that tabby wheel?
Yeah,
Tabby
let's do
wheel.
that.
We go spinning.
This is perfect. Time manipulation.
Oh,
Maybe that's Jason's special ability.
I think it will be. Yeah.
Holy shit, he's about to come aboard
Yeah.
it.
He's gonna mess it up. Like, oh, let's try this again.
So they try. Actually, this is a buddy film. This is you two guys. All right. Mrs. Stacy right now is eating lunch with the other teachers, kind of away from the other students. What are your guys'? How are you guys talking about this or planning it out? How are you stealing them keys?
Okay. So here's the plan. All right. You go over there, turn invisible, and take the keys.
Oh, yeah, I like that. Oh, here's I'll hold my breath as long as I can. And if anything goes wrong, here, that bottle of liquid I handed you, just throw it.
Right. I'll throw it, and it'll explode and go everywhere.
And then we'll be done.
And then the plan will be fulfilled.
So Brian
Takes a deep, deep breath.
Oh yeah.
Go, dude, go. Did you go? Are you gone? Am I talking to air?
You imagine you can see that I'm walking as he goes into the lunchroom and he goes right next to Miss Stacy and he's trying to find which pocket would have the keys as he begins to run out of air. He's like, Miss Stacy begins to hear something and she's kind of looking around.
What the hell is that noise?
Brian just runs out of options and he just puts his hand in one of her pockets and there are no keys. And Miss Stacy immediately catches him.
Oh.
And then he starts breathing. It turns visible. Looks up at her. She looks down at him. And it's just this brief moment of wrong pocket.
Jason's like, no! And he reaches both hands out and time stops. And then he's looking around like,
What the fuck did I just do?
Coincidentally, also Stefan arrives and he's able to go between time. And he's like, "What is happening?"
does
here?
not affect him.
Wait a minute. Wait a.
Brian, bright-eyed, staring up at Miss Stacy.
With his hand in her pocket.
The wrong pocket.
Hold the phone, you twerp. You have time manipulation powers.
Holy shit, is that what's happening?
Only reason I'm here is because I have this stopwatch from an ancient Mayan Aztec.
Stop.
I always keep it on me just in case.
Yes, always in case someone tries to manipulate time as you're doing now.
Someone has Goldo powers.
Well, this makes things a lot easier. Can you rewind time?
Oh, let me see.
He starts wiggling his hands in a circle. Just, they start to move backwards. Like,
Oh, God, it's working. Oh, my God.
All of a sudden, things reverse back to like when Brian's right in front of you before he's about to go in. Everyone's like back to eating. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Wait.
What do you mean, wait?
Wait a second. Don't go.
But I gotta get.
She's going to catch you.
Oh, how do you know?
I just did this thing.
Oh my God, you can do a thing!
I can do a thing.
Oh my God,
I finally can do a thing.
This is amazing.
This is amazing.
So as they're,
Steve, what are you doing here?
as they're saying all this, like
he says, hey, Steve. And he goes, it's Stefan.
Mrs. Stacy walks up to like go to like get some like throw away your trash, like her food, and Stefan says, "You fools, this is your moment. She's alone. Try and steal the keys. Do what you can."
Now, do it now.
Brian takes a deep breath and he heads out in there. This time, because now we're in a different arc of the universe, picks another pocket.
Oh, nice.
And is stealthily enough that he finds the key, and she does not catch him as he pulls out the keys.
Success.
But
Future criminal.
what is strange is now there's a floating pair of keys in the lunchroom, slowly making its way back towards like the rest of the crew.
Yeah. Miranda's like...
They're making a ton of noise, too. Just
Miss Daisy, she has no idea.
Yeah. Miranda actually sees it, and she says, those keys are floating. They're floating. Everyone
shut up, Miranda.
Throw the bottle! Throw the bottle!
So Jason throws the bottle of blue liquid, and it's a... What does the bottle do? Tell us. What does the bottle do?
It just crashes and everybody looks. And then Brian just fucking runs it. You did. You fucking did it.
I knew that bottle would come in handy.
That was just...
You knew. You're so smart.
It was just watered down Dawn dish soap.
It was just watered down Dawn's dish soap.
was just
from, like,
watered down
cleaning
Dawn dish
supplies.
soap.
Oh, we were trying to save the animals.
Hurry, you fools. Quickly, grab the keys and meet me at Mrs. Stacy's room.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, I guess this trio of chaos just kind of heads straight towards her office.
Yeah.
So in the key ring, there are 10 keys.
Yeah.
All of them seem to be very similar. And Brian tries the first key, no success. Tries the second key, no success. Tries the third key. And I can just see Stefan just like slowly rising in anger.
Hurry up!
Before
Getting redder and redder.
Before he pushes Brian and grabs the keys. And he tries the first key and it doesn't work. He tries the second key and it doesn't work. He tries the third key and it doesn't work. He's like, that's so Finally, he gets the key and the door opens. He goes, yes, I got it. And as he heads like into the room, the two boys are like trying to like trail behind him. But he's like trying to close the door so they don't come in. He goes, no, you stay out.
Yeah.
Like,
They don't get it either. They're just like, hey, you're kind of, your door's in the way.
Ow, this is hurting my foot. Ow.
Fine, you can come. Do not touch anything.
The biggest mistake.
Don't touch anything.
So Stefan goes straight to the computer and he wiggles the mouse and it's like, screensaver. And it's like, please input your password.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh darn it, foiled again. Let's see. What would Miss Stacy's password be? And he starts thinking of all the narcissistic things that he would put.
Yeah.
He's like, I am number one. The
It's all
greatest of all
about me.
time. Burp, burp. Stefan is the sexiest man in the world. Burp, burp. And he's just like
How
going
is it
through.
not that one?
That's insane.
Thought for sure everyone's password was that.
That's my password.
And then Brian finds a sticky note that has like PW and like her password, but Brian can't really read. And he's like, oh, why don't you try? And he looks at it. He just starts making up words. I like Tyrannosaurus Rexes. And he's just like, burr, burr. No, that's not it. How about Legos are cool? Burr, burr. That's not it. And finally,
But Legos are cool.
finally, like hands it over and he goes, oh,
You idiot.
it's the worst password ever. It's just password 1, 2, 3, 4.
How old is Miss Stacy?
Well, she's got to be in her 50s, right?
Yeah, because if your password is password 1, 2, 3, 4, then you're at least pushing 50.
Yeah, she's
60.
in there.
Yeah.
She's got a note that says, remember to double click.
Remember to double click.
Yeah.
So they get into this computer and, like she has just so many icons on her desktop. They're just overwhelming amount of
And there's adware. There has to be adware. Just pop-ups for no reason.
I must destroy this document, but I don't know where it is. Oh, what do I do?
He starts clicking through, and it's like one's like a grocery shopping list, one's grades, one's this, one's that.
Yeah.
And then one says super secret. It's the name of the file.
Okay.
Ooh.
And he double clicks it.
Yeah.
And what pops up is a picture of her and a report. And it appears as though that she's some kind of secret agent.
Oh.
My God.
Holy
Yes.
mother of
Her name's
twists.
not Miss Stacy at all. It's Miss Griffin.
Whoa.
And the rest of the document seems to be redacted, but she's here for some kind of mission.
Yeah.
And so he's like, oh, and he clicks print because that's a button you can press now. And then finally he finds like the email that was about to be sent, and he just sits there and he thinks to himself, well, what should I write? She's got to send an email. Otherwise, she'll know.
Yeah.
So he starts to like rewrite the email and he's like, these boys are almost as good as the janitor.
Yeah.
They're so great at math, not as good as the janitor though.
Totally.
So it's very narcissistic still.
As he's writing this and he has this captive audience of the kids who are like, yeah. Miss Stacy appears, her silhouette, and she says, I see you're browsing through my computer, Mr. Stefan.
The boys gasp. One turns invisible.
Mrs. Stacy, I was just doing a routine janitor cleanup of your desktop. I don't believe that's part of your job description, Mr. Stefan.
Don't tell me my job. He gets really mad.
Yeah.
To her right, she sees the printer and it's got her information printed out and she goes, so you know who I am. I'm not Miss Stacy at all. She like pulls off a mask, but it's still her face, just slightly younger maybe.
Yeah.
The prosthetics weren't very good, but still.
I'm not actually old. I'm young and beautiful.
Yes.
You've been fooled.
She's also a supervillain.
Yeah.
But the thing is that she needs the boys to go to summer school in order for her to complete her supervillain plans.
Yeah.
And it's in that moment that Stefan, he feels something in his chest, a warm, nauseous feeling, a feeling of love.
Could it be?
A feeling of narcissism.
Are you you're also a supervillain? You also want to rule the world?
Miss Stacy's like, don't call me Miss Stacy. You can call me Mrs. Griffin. I feel like this now.
Jason and Brian are like,
What's happening?
And Brian's like, I was holding my breath as long as I could. We got to get out of here, dude. Something's really bad's about to happen.
So you're here to, I don't understand why you are
I'm here to control the universe. I mean the world. Because the universe is really big for one person. If only I had a partner who could take control of the universe with me. But until that happens, just the world.
But I was going to destroy the world.
Gasp.
And you also want to destroy the world, so does that make us soulmates?
She pauses for a second, feeling something in her chest, warm, kind of nauseous. Maybe it's the Taco Bell she had earlier, or it's love.
But tell me this. What's your favorite color?
Doom.
That's a really, really good answer. I like that a lot.
He goes, wait a minute. Is your screen name on AIM JTT #1 fan?
Yes, how did you know?
Oh man, this became a romance real quick.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So as the two of them are falling in love, maybe for the first time in their lives, really considering like if the world's worth being destroyed or if it's worth living for them to live together.
Yeah.
It's in that moment that the boys panic, and I guess I don't want to do time manipulation. It's in that moment that the
I'm going to hijack for a second here.
yeah, take it.
Yeah. So Jason's like, oh, crap, this isn't working. I'm going to go back in time. So he starts time manipulating, going back. And Stefan is kind of standing there for a moment. And he says, like, they're both within this time limbo. And he says, wait, if she's a supervillain like me, maybe there's something there. Keep the time the same. Don't go back, Jason.
Are you sure?
Sure, bring it back or I'll kick you in the throat.
That's a pretty good reason. That's a good reason
You know
to
what?
bring it back.
You make a good point.
I'm a small child and you have a big foot.
And so he approaches Mrs. Stacy and he says, so if you're Mrs. Griffin, I guess, so maybe we can rule the world together if that's the case.
And Mrs. Griffin's like,
We'll need help. Preferably two small humans who can fit into small places, manipulate time, and turn invisible.
She kind of sounds like Batman a little.
she very much.
My voice is very raspy.
I love the way your voice sounds.
I love the way your voice sounds.
Makes me real hot.
Swear to me.
I'm not wearing hockey pants.
We got one final conflict. It's the school alarm bell goes off because someone reported floating keys, and
There's a ghost.
Stop it, Miranda. You're being so dramatic.
we have to handle this. Are you with me, Mrs. Griffin?
So Mrs. You just hear like the sound of like a but she's just got like a pencil and a clipboard. She goes,
I was born ready for this.
Nice. They make their way down the hallway, kind of looking what's going on, and they see from a distance it's Miranda. She's like hyperventilating, talking to the police. I saw a ghost, floating keys, and they're floating. They floated all the way to Mrs. Stacy's room, and ghosts, phantoms. Thank you, phantoms.
Thank you, Phantoms. Caps are like, what else did you see, Miss Stacy? Or what else did you see, Miranda?
NSYNC is the best band ever.
Everyone thinks she's crazy, but Stefan and Miss Griffin kind of stand there, and they're like, and they look at them, and then they look at the boys with snot going down their noses, and they look at each other, and they say, screw it. They both kind of like transcend their roles in this small school, like a freaking Stefan has a suit that just starts forming on him. It's like very necromancery, with the cape. What does Miss Griffin?
Oh, Miss Griffin start like cheetah print starts. That's the what her suit. Like she has a suit that essentially is doing the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's cheetah print, and it's just like I hate school on her chest.
And they just start destroying stuff. They're not killing any kids or anything, but they're destroying.
No, they're just annihilating the school.
And like
They knock Miranda over and she drops all her hit clips.
Yeah.
the police
My hit clips.
and they're just laughing together. They're sharing just a beautiful couples laugh where they go.
Oh, and the boys are sort of trying to do the same thing, but they're like kicking the rubble. This is so much fun.
The cops are like shooting. Cops are shooting them, but Stefan does that Matrix thing in Neo where he like stops the bullets and they drop. And he's like shooting things with his laser eyes.
Cops are like,
There's two powerful human monsters, something over here, something. We need help.
We need superhero backup.
We need superheroes.
the radio back.
There's no such thing as superheroes, Tim.
Superheroes don't exist.
Only villains.
Like there's music playing and they're just destroying all this stuff. And then like the finale of it is they just totally destroy the whole roof off the school. It just gets obliterated. Debris flies everywhere outside of the school, and there's just rubble and dust, and just it's like a total. The school's been annihilated pretty much.
It's seen better days.
Yeah.
Flashback, you see Jason standing in front of the class, holding a piece of paper. Behind him, it's today's writing assignment. As he finishes telling this story, Mrs. Stacy's like, well, that's very imaginative. And I think we need to talk to someone about your imagination a little bit. And Brian's in the back clapping his hands like, that was the coolest story I've ever heard in my life. He's like, and that's how I got a D in my English class.
Goddamn.
Da-da-da-da-da, and it starts playing like the outro.
And Stefan comes in. He's not cool at all. He's just like, hey, do I need to clean anything up in here?
He's just a totally normal dude.
You know, I'm not even cool at all, but
Miss Stacy's like, time manipulation's not a real thing, Jason. Oh, in my story it is.
And just before we ended off, like Brian and Jason are walking home from school, and they're just kind of like talking and they're shooting the shit. And Miranda comes by and she says, "Hey, I saw that you're like working on like a story in class. Can I read it sometime?"
no.
And that's when you see in his backpack another piece of paper. It says English assignment 2, and it fades to black.
Oh
my God. Did we fucking do it?
We did it, guys. We did it.
We fucking did it.
Oh God, that was absolutely horrible, guys. Thank you so much.
That was, you know what? That was a ride.
Yeah.
It was the
enjoyed
worst
that.
thing on two wheels.
Oh man. I want to thank our special guest today, Dungeon Master Mikey. Mikey, do you have any plugs for us?
The sponsor. Here's my plug.
Yeah.
You can find me
And St. Louis rolling on dubs?
It's rolling on dubs, baby. No plugs. No plugs.
No plugs?
But if you ever need any advice about tomatoes or gardening, Google that stuff because I don't know any of that.
This is sponsored by Find It Out Yourself.
Find it out yourself.
Figure it out.
That's a good plug, Mikey. Mikey, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having me. I was really excited about coming on, and I had a really good time.
Nice, man. I'm glad you had a good. Me too. Nuqady, do you have any plugs for us?
Oh, man. Again, you know?
www.finditoutyourself, dude.
I mean, like, follow us. Do Duck Dizzle on the internet, on the social medias, DNGPOD on everything. You can find us, give us a good, a little follow. I've been noticing some of you motherfuckers have been following and then unfollowing. And I just want to say, I don't appreciate that.
If you're going to follow us and then unfollow us, just go ahead and give us another follow.
Yeah,
But don't tell me how to live my life. I'm going to unfollow and follow you guys 1,000 times over, okay?
Yeah, that's good. That's good activity.
I don't know why you fucking playing with me, but I will
Life's a
find you.
railroad. Get ready for it, buddy.
Knock that shit off, okay? If you want to follow me on my personal stuff, if you need like beats or studio time, is NUQADY on everything. And there's that and this.
Yeah.
Hashtag get some beats.
Get you some beats, man.
Get you some beats. They're fresh. They're delicious. They're good for you.
Are you still rocking that same logo?
I have a logo?
I remember back in the day, it was a cartoon. It was like you holding some beats.
Oh, yeah, no. That
was
went away.
old.
Yeah.
Oh, that was some good stuff.
I miss the beats.
Well, that's it. That's all, folks.
Oh, thanks. So, bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Take care. Bye.
Definitely not good.